I'm not sure what to say. I wasn't expecting this. My name is Lois Guin. I was a Lieutenant JG in the U.S. Navy. I was stationed aboard the hospital ship USS Haven, and in 1953, we were anchored 8 months in Incheon Bay. Our hospital was a fully fledged hospital, floating hospital. We had a flight deck aft of the ship. So for the first time, we were able to get patients within minutes after they were wounded, so that we had a pretty good, I think we were told, a 98% success rate with the patients that we received. Thank you. As I said, we spent 8 months there in Incheon Bay. Sometimes we had several surgeries. We could accommodate 800 patients, so we were a huge hospital. Sometimes we spent 2 and 3 days and nights without stop when we had some mission or some assault. There were a lot of wounded patients. After the armistice was signed, we took aboard the wounded POWs and took them back to San Francisco. And I was asked recently how I felt about that. Was 72 years ago, by the way. So I will stop all the numbers. I'm 98 years old. And I like to joke, because everywhere I go lately, people say, "Where's this 98-year-old lady? She can still feed herself, she can dress herself." And I say, "Yes, and I still drive too." I keep busy. I'm a member of our VFW post, Aptos Post 10110. I'm Senior Vice Commander. We work sometimes 12, 14 hours a day as fundraisers so that we have funds to help other veterans. We sponsor JROTC, we sponsor Boy Scouts, many youth groups, because they're our future. I will tell you too that I was asked just recently how I felt about coming back after 72 years. And I will tell you, the way I felt when we went home after the war was almost like when I arrived here just recently, because it was almost like coming home. When we left in 1953, we were so excited about going home, being able to get back to the United States, but we also were very sad because we felt that we hadn't done our job fully. We knew that things, even though there was an armistice signed, we didn't feel that the job was done. And so that saddened us, because we wanted it to be finished. We all were so overwhelmed, I think would be a good word, with what had happened to South Korea. We felt such an offensive thing that had happened to such a peace-loving nation. So we didn't want that to stop. We wanted them to get their country back. Coming back was the greatest thing for me, because I was able to see, when we left here, I saw everything that was bombed out and ruined. And to come back, even though I was aware over the years of what had happened as far as the rebuilding, it was so amazing. It has been so amazing to see and hear all that's happening and see all the development, because to me, rebuilding Korea, I feel, must be to the South Korean people a sense of need to be able to show that they could come back, they could revive themselves, and they could prove to everybody that they weren't defeated. They are still very happy with their country. So I think that's enough.